It's slightly picked up on the fact that Riff was whistling.
That's how loud it is. Even on minimal, you can't. If you mute him, you'll still be able to hear it.
Well, I guess we'll go with that. That
Also, the
tiny bit of like quietness in the background.
Wait, why do you need 10 seconds if you got?
Not 10 seconds. I just need a bit of like I can sample the background.
Sorry, did you say
noise.
sample? Are we from fucking Buxton?
I'm sorry.
Sample.
Like fucking Aiden.
That's like northern shit. It's like grass sample. That's northern shit.
Bath.
We say
Bath.
arse.
Oh.
Arse.
So we have
That's how we
Prismore
have
here.
etiquette.
Hello, Prismore.
Unmute me, hurry up.
You're on a Skype
totally
call.
Still muted, aren't you?
Yeah. Stop doing the whistle. So we got Dean, Owen, Ned, me,
Hello.
Prismore, but there seems to be someone new. Who is this? Oh, why? Well, it's a George, but it isn't the George you're thinking of. It's George. It's George the other one. I can't say his surname, can we? It's George too. Hello, George.
Say hello, George.
Hi.
George the second.
Say hello, George second.
You're our first guest on this
Hi,
podcast.
George 2.
Oh,
my!
George 2, meet George 1. Hello.
Well, since George 1 never seems to come on these,
He's
it's very
actually dead.
sad. He might.
I'll
Been
take
lost
over
to
as
the
George 1.
relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to that good Christian man, but
Think
we'll see him
about
one.
that.
We'll see him one day.
Do you
I'm
know what's
sure.
so
of it.
interesting? Am's apple, it's got two like lumps, hasn't it? It's got a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom.
Thank you.
You were freaking out about that.
Yeah, because I
last
thought I had two
week.
Adam's.
Such a
You can get
fucking
cancer
idiot.
in your throat.
No,
It's like him
I
thinking
thought I had
he's
two
got
Adam's
pretty testicles.
apples. I was like, oh.
So George, what's it? What you been doing? Anything recently? Thank you, George. That was
Driving all smooth. Jesus.
Biggie Smalls is actually a bit shit. I prefer Tupac. It's George Bush.
No, stop it.
Sorry, it's George Bush.
Do some audible fight sounds.
Wow! Bang!
Pow.
Pow! Wallop.
I can barely understand anything.
That's
by the
good.
way.
Can you?
Just like someone else we know.
Quality so bad.
You can hear for
George, us pasta biscuits, come on. They're not going to eat
No, you
themselves.
just chat shit about
They're not going to
Biggie
eat
Smalls.
themselves over there, are they? Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's basically the only
Come
reason
over
you
and
don't
get
come
them.
to my
Chat
house.
shit about
It's
Biggie
just,
Smalls again.
you read it and then you leave.
You did chat, Owen. I'm just putting down that one.
Would you-
I'll get my Biggie Smalls t-shirt
I've got
and I'll put it on.
Tupac's West Side.
Ned.
Fun?
I'll go
You're
for the
not-
jugular,
you're
you
not-
go for the legs.
I'll go for the balls.
Oh, okay.
Look, that's it, West Side, isn't it?
What side, baby?
Yes.
No,
Let's,
it's
let's,
that.
let's do some signs which everyone can see.
Exactly.
That's
West Side's
Side.
good, look, you make two
What
V's and
you
you cross
do?
the middle together. That's how you do it. Two V. People,
That's it.
that's how you do West Side, you get two V's.
No,
and you
you're a
cross them
fucking
over.
retard.
This
I'm
is a
not racist.
oh, and it's a podcast.
No, I'm telling you, if you
I
watch
can't do
this
the-
far into the podcast,
There's nothing
Free
to
minutes.
watch. Listen.
comment, turn it. There you go. If you
Just
watch
like-
it far.
Because
Been
you
like
know I was talking
3
about gardening earlier before the podcast, and we had this person that helps around with the garden sometimes.
You have a slave.
I didn't exclusively say that. We only own a small plantation, but
Oh, nice.
I love
her
this
name's
custard
Paulina, and she's essentially a man.
cream. Paulina.
Do you know Paulina? It's not that Paulina. It's this fucking. I can imagine she
Tupac didn't shoot
has.
Biggie.
Pun?
Sorry, Tupac didn't shoot
Did she?
Biggie.
Did he shoot
Still on that.
fucking Paulina? Because Paulina could stop a bullet. That's how fucking.
Well,
She's like.
Porker.
She's not exactly a porker. She's like.
Clapping.
Imagine like just fucking. Who's a really kind of like Alex Jones but a woman, and imagine her like a really hairy woman.
Don't say it, I'm gonna get hard.
But yeah, she gave us a whole bunch of turnip seeds the other day, and we're gonna plant those
wow.
free of charge.
I just realised that every time I want to hear Prismore's reaction, we're probably going to have to all be silent. I'm going to have to put the phone as close as possible to the mic just to get his reaction. So what did Prismore think about that?
That was pretty cool.
Can you get Skype on phone?
Yeah, you can. It's just it wasn't working, so we're using something else, which I bet you won't be able to recognise what it is.
Bom bom bom
Yeah.
bom bom bom.
Thanks, Dad.
It's not Messenger. No.
Can I just remind everybody it's 16 days away from Endgame?
16 days
16.
away.
Oh, we don't have a timestamp here. Oh, I mean
Oh,
it's
dear.
17 days.
Oh, it's in a few weeks or so or something.
By the time this podcast's uploaded, it would have
You're not even joking.
They would have
That's not a
released it on
joke,
Blu-ray.
unfortunately, my guys.
Oh, with films, I watched a film the other day. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but it's called The Riot Club. Heard of it? No? But it's basically about like people that mostly went to like Eton, and then after that went to Oxford. So it's based off the lives of people like David Cameron
stripped down.
and all that. And
George,
they went
not
to an
here,
exclusive
not that kind of
club.
show.
That, I don't think it was
isn't
actually Lyle.
Sorry,
I don't think it was
Sorry.
actually called The Riot
that
Club.
was rude.
But no, I'm gonna kick you out of your own house, alright?
Get Winnie in it.
But yeah, there was this guy in it, and this is probably gonna get Owen killed, because people are gonna find Owen, and we're gonna. But there's this guy that looks exactly like Owen. I'll show you a picture of him later. But he gets beat the shit out of him. But
Why?
because like they're these rich people, and
'Cause he's a
they
annoying
trash this guy's pub. Spoilers.
Oh, that happened in
Shut up,
real life.
Milo!
Yeah.
They've done that. David Cameron.
It happened in
And he
real
just
life.
threw money at the guy. And
Yeah,
walked
after
out, something
beating the shit out of him and like molesting a woman, they just threw money at him. But yeah, there's the guy in that, the actor who does him looks literally the fucking exact same as you. So people are gonna be looking around for someone that looks like that actor, and they'll find you and they'll fucking kill you for some reason.
What did Priswell think about that?
I think Owen's a very handsome man, and I'm pretty jealous of the guys who molested him.
I think
like, goodness gracious me.
Hey, Alex probably
Oi! Stop it. Right. Well, I've actually got a story to tell. That was.
Carry on.
Oh, banger.
It was. I was meant to tell this about a couple of weeks ago, but I kind of.
Oh, is it the one where you shit yourself in school?
No.
what?
That's
not
next
Christian.
podcast. It goes okay. So it starts a bit, lovely old journey on the bus
Okay.
to somewhere on the Isle of Wight. Is Sandown, that's it. And I get off, and of course I get off. I check my pockets. I was like, oh, something's missing. I check my bag.
It's the wallet.
My wallet.
His
No.
My
What
picture's
a hilarious story.
I've left my wallet. I go to turn around and the bus closes its doors and then they're off it goes.
Fucking ages ago.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Might as well bring it up.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's good. I talked about things from years ago.
Yeah.
The other one. I'm
Yeah, we're
sorry.
getting starved for content already.
Yeah.
Just started.
Episode 6 is the starving.
Beginning of the end.
Anyway, I'm not done with it. So I thought it was
Oh,
gone.
no.
I thought it was all gone, all over. I call them up, and I actually find that some lovely fella has actually left it there.
Some lovely fella.
No.
This is a love story, isn't it?
No, because
Who's
when
the
we
lucky
went to
fella?
pick it
Shut
up,
up, I tell you.
when we went to pick it up, Lyle had to talk to the guy, Ned. You took a photo of something with your door open. It was a poster of like the one with Robbie Williams.
After Oasis, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Robbie
what
Williams live experience, but you started taking photos
I'm
of it on your
I'm
phone.
probably annoyed because the SIM card. I was hoping that I put my SIM card in that one and my SD card, so I was hoping that all the pictures would be saved and I'll be able to carry them onto my old phone with the shit like 4x4 inches of the Doro. But I've completely lost all the pictures.
I do
So-
love your phone now.
Can
We
we
should get
It's
him
a
to sponsor
beautiful-
Can we please?
Doro, thank
Can
you.
we get like? I want this like a moment of silence almost for Dodori. It served us well
Just
during
edit it in.
during the time.
It did for 3 months. I had that.
3
bad
months,
boy.
you had a phone. Oh, it was incredible.
Moment
Oh,
of
wait,
silence.
do you not have it anymore?
Podcast out
No, that's
to
all
30
right.
minutes, something, haven't we?
Where's the door gone now?
Doro 2.
I still have the Doro on me.
What's this?
I would never get. That's an
No, they
S8
had the
plus.
Doro touchscreen phone in the shop.
And that was
Should've
like
got that.
fucking £90. I was like, Jesus
This is
Christ.
beautiful, Ned.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And
It's
the
no
case,
Doro though. You got to bring the Doro around.
It's a
as
piece
well.
of shit compared to the Doro, but
I think everything. is Doro.
It's like the pinnacle of phones.
Doro
And it just went
XR.
down.
How much did the door cost?
the Doro cost my
About
nan.
fiver.
Oh no, we're not going to expose that information.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, of course.
It cost a few bob. Let's just say that.
It was fucking
Fair
minimal.
few bob.
What am I looking at, by the way? What's going on?
I just
like
got the
low.
camera like this. Woo! For those of you that you can't
I'm
see at
flawed
home,
that
I'm
you're
actually
doing
just
anything.
chucking the phone, the camera around so Priscilla can see what's going on.
Oh, guys, for the podcast, just so you can get like the atmosphere of the room. I've come in with a co-op bag with the new like really nice feeling ones. I can imagine
Don't
that's
get
like
a camera.
seal skin or something.
Seals.
Like the new green ones. But yeah, I came in
Biodegradable thing.
with biodegradable if steel chokes on it. But within it, I bought the book Alan Bennett, Keep On Keeping On. He was a gay playwright, and it's a book from my sister who does drama. Because it's her birthday. I bought a mini eggs Cadbury chocolate egg because I bought that for my sister's boyfriend, who I've never met. But the only thing I know about him is that he's bold, so I bought him some egg things. Now this is the creme de la creme, alright? I bought a card, just a blank card, white card, with white card, with black writing on it, mostly black, no, red and
grey.
turquoise, and says, "I love you with all my bum," ellipses, and then it changes colour to I would say my heart, but my bum is bigger. Oh man! Thank you.
Can't put that on a card, what?
So, I know, W.H. Smiths, for mentioning that in this podcast, I actually got a 2p discount.
Thank you, W.H.
So thank you, W.H. Smiths, for sponsoring the video. But yeah, so now you've got the idea of the atmosphere in the room. Let's talk about what's happened recently. Now, as we talked about earlier, don't want to timestamp it or anything, but something happened recently in the news.
April the 10th.
And it wasn't today. Yeah, it wasn't today, or was it? The first ever picture of a black hole was taken. Finn, I know you've heard about this. Come on, hit us.
What did Prismal think of this?
Wait, what? I can barely fucking hear.
The first ever picture of a black hole.
Black coal?
Hole!
A black hole! Oh, that was weak.
Black coal?
That's gonna be like
Jesus.
ear rape in the
Wasn't this one, was it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
A black hole.
A black.
Black hole. Oh.
Yes. What's the fuck? Yeah, that's the first ever picture of a black
I mean,
hole.
I'm pretty sure if you just take a picture of
This is like a
space,
raw
you get a picture of
Yeah,
black
you
hole.
probably,
Yeah.
It does
Look,
look.
I've got a
It's
picture of
just a
Ant
raw
Middleton's
arsehole.
dog.
Oh.
Good old
Swallow.
arsehole with a bit of light going on.
It's like a blurred
There's a
fire
bit-
pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like an eye or something.
There
Notorious.
you go. What a beautiful, beautiful photo.
Nice.
Oh, you that.
But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Because what I'm thinking now is that the aliens are just watching us, waiting for something big to happen. So I'm like, now that maybe they were like, okay, let's
Oh,
wait for
send
them.
in more photos.
This is just the minimum. We'll wait for them to find and take a picture of a black hole, and then we'll come in and invade and rape them. So I today went to our local
Madhouse.
Happy Endings Thai massage place. They also do stitchings, and I've stitched my arsehole together now. Nice. So it's going to be quite a squash and a squeeze.
Yeah, what if they just rip it apart, like?
Oh shit.
Can they not just cut it?
Oh,
When did they
shit.
make a new one?
Pardon?
When did they make a new one?
A new arsehole?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ned, your mouth, your nose, your jack.
Every
Oh
pore.
shit, my trap side.
You need to get that stitched as well. You haven't really been thinking this through, Ned. It's almost like you want to be penetrated by an
It's
alien.
almost as if I enjoy the pain of them ripping my ass cheeks.
Okay.
I don't think aliens. I think aliens will come to Earth now, but it's already fucked up and just leave. Or anyway.
Only holes a goal.
Well, when we went to London, Finn can account for this. It was literally fucking anarchy. Like they're outside of Parliament, or no, it's outside of Downing Street. Like there was some fucking it wasn't like Rhodesia for Life protest. It was like fucking Garma or something like that. But they're just a bunch of like.
Why are they protesting here?
I honestly have no idea. I was in the news or some shit like that. But then I looked in the news of like protests London, and there was also a fucking gay march or something like that going on about like how. Indonesia gay laws are shit or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I swear like half the population are protesting. Do your fucking job, alright?
It's like, why are you protesting here? We can't change their laws unless we invade, but...
Yeah.
And
Yes, that's all I have to
but
do.
most of the people who... That's just... No, I was at a point now. It's like most of the people are Indonesian complaining here.
I don't know
Well,
if it's
they-
Indonesia, I made that up.
Well,
But
you know.
it was a gay thing.
But it's like, why not protest in your own country where you get the results?
Yeah, go to fucking Indonesia.
We've kind of got Brexit, you know.
Yeah, we're dealing with something else right now, mate.
Yeah, we can't
By
exactly...
the time the podcast
Yeah,
comes
like
out,
the world
Brexit
raising.
will be resolved probably because it's like
Brexit's
ages
never
to
gonna
come.
But it's been.
That's never going to happen. It's just going to keep on getting
No, yeah,
delayed.
there's another delay.
It's supposed
Oh,
to...
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's,
Thank you, Tusk,
supposed
for your
to-
guarantee that it wouldn't be
We're
delayed.
supposed to
Thank
leave
you.
it-
Theresa May!
we're supposed to leave in 2 days or something. That's
Yeah.
the
I
new
want no
deadline.
deal.
Then you're a fucking idiot, I'm
I thought it
afraid.
was the 29th of March.
Yeah, it was.
It was,
supposed
and
to
then
be.
they extended it.
And then got extended. Now the longest, I think, potential one is till next March, and that's kind of what they're looking at next.
They need to call a new general
They
election.
need to sort out Ireland.
It's just
That's what
never
they
going to
need
end, isn't it?
Well, Tony Blair was on the news yesterday, or maybe not yesterday.
I love this little.
And he
geography.
even Tony Blair didn't want another general election. Like most people think it's just another issue. I know I want one because not gonna show my cards or anything, but Labour would probably get into power. But we don't really need it right now. It's not gonna help anything, and also Labour would then be in the shit.
Well, no, because it'd wipe out the independent group, wouldn't it?
Good.
Entirely.
Cuck.
Yeah,
Pussy
wipe
party.
out. Change UK. It actually wiped them out from politics.
It
That's
would.
good.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
That'd be a good idea because
guess.
they could strengthen.
Guess
Yes,
that's it.
Labour or Tories hands, or maybe even UKIP if people get desperate.
Nobody cares about
But
it.
that's that. And
Oh,
another
thank
point
you.
yellow.
Purple and yellow just don't go together.
Whoa, 15 minutes and we're already literally fucking dry as a turtle.
Turtle, did you say?
Turkey. But turtle works as well,
Try to turtle.
That's not a saying.
I've been actually watching a lot of the history stuff on YouTube recently. I don't know, just random stuff because I remember back when I was ill for like 3 days, earlier in the year. I just watched the whole time. I watched like
Crash Course History.
No. I watched like a 5-hour thing of lots of different episodes of Genghis Khan's life. I became obsessed with him.
I watched the same thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
so
it's
good.
actually quite
Don't you
interesting.
have your poster of him?
I now also have a poster of Genghis Khan. So if you want to try and hunt me down, look inside
Genghis
random
Khan
rooms in
fan.
the
Then
other
I'm not surprised if I go into your house, I find a shrine dedicated to Genghis Khan.
Oh.
I will become
A lock of
you,
his hair.
a lock of hair that somehow you found.
Wait for them to come
Right,
down.
was it Genghis Khan, or was it his son, or was it his grandson that had loads of children?
It was Genghis.
So it's
think
Genghis,
they're
didn't he
all
like
fucking
end up raping a
pigs.
shit ton of people?
Well, it said that there was rape. I don't know. It's not rape if he didn't say it was rape.
Oh, he didn't say it was right, but okay, fine, yeah.
So no comment. No, but it was like his grandson that started like the Ming Mao dynasty or some shit like that.
Is that the
People
one
are gonna be
that
crying.
we destroyed because of opium?
No, I think that's a bit later on. I'm not
That's the
sure
Opium War.
because
I don't know.
well, I don't know.
But we destroyed the Chinese dynasty
Well,
with
no.
opium.
I think that was like 1800. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's
Pick up,
But
mum.
Genghis was
No.
around in like.
See you on the podcast as well.
14.
No, but I mean, he's
Chris
the
was on the
dynasty that we
podcast.
destroyed.
He
Mother,
massively
what do we-
influenced
Gonna
Asia,
fucking spam through.
Mid-Asia, like
But
Mongolia.
Japan.
No, it never reached to Japan because they didn't have great navy stuff. But they kind of just basically the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan was around, and within his lifetime, the small strip of shit between China and Russia, Mongolia, grew, and they took over basically everything except for India and parts of China and Japan, and then shrunk because he died. Back to the strip of shit.
See, that's you just found yourself like a
wait,
horse of some sort. Don't tick the ear.
Oh.
Horseplay.
And the batteries are dying.
Well, who won the Grand National for the second year
Batteries have
running?
resurrected.
I don't know.
Who's the famous one that's dead and his gravestone's, I'm pretty sure, right by the area?
I don't know.
And it's got like his wings. Oh, it's like it's really
Shit, they're always like Shyamalan or some shit like that.
Dink, when you Google it, find the really famous. It's like a famous horsey.
But yeah,
Horsey.
well, Finn, you won £120 in the Grand National once, didn't you?
Finn?
Finn?
Oh, the call must have cut out.
Oh,
Such a
no.
shame. I had to
Oh
turn it off.
fuck! I had my mic on mute this whole time.
Yay.
Why
Goodness gracious.
no one was answering me.
It's famous.
Yeah.
Just like,
There you go.
no, it's not a statue.
Nice
It's
one.
not-
Nice one,
Just
Finn.
like a famous horse grand.
Oh, okay.
It's got like a gravestone.
Oh
pretty
my
much
God.
By,
Fuck's sake.
yeah, and it's got like its statue's got like the race it's won in the year. Is it
Oh.
like whiskey or something? I don't know.
Fascinating.
Red rum. That's it. Red rum.
Oh, actually, that does ring a bell.
Red rum's like the famous one, isn't it?
Murder. It's murder backwards.
murder on the dance floor.
Oh my god, it is.
Oh my god.
No, look.
Guys.
1973 winner, 1974 winner,
That was an
1975
interesting fact
second,
from Prismore himself.
1976 second, 1977 winner. Red rum. Is that not
Shit.
Barney knows that because he thinks so much of it?
So we've got a nerd on our hands here, Finley. Jesus.
What nerd?
Jesus, you're trying to be
It's
pregnant?
actually in Niall's hand.
Jesus.
Have you seen the video of the pumpkin? I've got it there.
Happy Halloween, stepsister.
I had left all the goo in the pumpkin. Oh, it's so gooey and creamy.
Oh,
Oh, that's great.
gee.
Happy Valentine's, sister. Just eat this chocolate. Oh wait, that's my dick. Oh, that's porn. Oh well, I was watching. We were all watching the the second podcast.
Yeah.
It finally came out. And I know we mentioned it within it, but then because we mentioned how many times we talked about porn, and at that point it was 3 times, and then after that we talked about it again. So in total, I think in that one we talked about porn, and within like 40 minutes we talked about porn 4 times separately. It was beautiful.
The third one is literally called the Christian Cast because of the amount of times we talk about it.
Yeah, when's that coming out?
It's already out!
Oh, is it really?
That's
If you've
right,
watched
Nick,
this far,
the fact that he doesn't even know just shows you.
if you've
What's
watched
that
this
out?
far,
Yeah, it's
comment
already out.
Turnip
When?
2.
It came out like a
Okay,
week
we're really
ago.
getting
Maybe,
off.
about a week ago.
No, that was the third one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the third one.
Oh no, so
You
shit.
said the second one.
Wait, what,
No, even-
am I in the second one?
You're in the third one.
I think I might have got the numbers mixed up.
That's fine.
It's like I will to live.
I meant the third
It's like the
one, the one that
podcast
came
slowly
out.
draining and dying.
That should be the intro, really.
Oh, when it
That's
dies.
supposed to sound like our military tanks, mate, not horses.
When this dies, so does the podcast.
Oh no, that'd be such a shame if we ended at 20 minutes.
It's got more free food than lunches.
We can squeeze out a little bit. Come on, boys.
Fucking hell, that's long. Oh, did you just say chaired belly?
Shame! Why is it going on so long? I only squeezed it once.
You chaired bro. Oh shit. Oh no, it's still working.
He's still going.
Jesus, that's like fucking World War One. The Somme, 2019.
It's just in the distance, like a explosions. Granddad's having a flashback.
Okay. It's
Stop.
Stop, yeah.
Oh, so it's podcast.
No, not.
Yeah, that's the end. Boop.
Sardini,
What's the
This kid's wearing tight fit.
This is already fucking.
Why is
This is
there
already
date on
died.
the
It's-
tight fit? Your date of birth?
What's that?
Yeah, I was born in
What
last
is
year.
that?
What's that?
Oh my god.
Where did you get that from?
Where did you get that? Why have you got that picture? What?
Why do you think he has that?
Wait,
He's on
can you
some-
go
he's on
Google
some
and look
strange
up
street.
the Riot Club landlord? No, pub owner.
Right.
Oh no, don't worry. Lol's got some top class Wi-Fi here. But thank you. You can look up as well.
Not the room.
Sorry guys, just taking a short interval here, just for
Yeah, it's.
Right, club. What?
pub owner.
That's the longer one.
Oh no. All right. Okay.
Lars not allowed to watch porn in his house. He's just got a fucking block on.
Oh,
Here he is.
what's that kind of
Dun.
I need to get a good picture of him because it's only in certain nights that you get to see it. But
What are you going on? What are you trying to find?
this is the Riot Club, the guy that looks exactly like you, Owen.
I'm assuming he's not going to be disgustingly fat, is he?
No, it's not. No.
Was it?
Pretty fucking.
Probably got Owen's signature orange
pub
hair.
Owen.
Hey.
Pub owner. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
kind of
you've
see
got
him
orange hair
there.
as well.
Disgusting.
What?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
He is
George
not.
Soros.
He's
He
not
looks
even ginger.
Here he is.
Fun.
Yeah, look at that.
Everybody knows.
And he wears the same fucking suit. He's got the same
Let's
facial
have a look.
expression. That's Owen right there.
It's just.
It's Owen when he's older
What's
and a
this
bit
from?
more depressed.
Yeah. Fun.
What's this
It's got-
from?
It's called the Riot Club. It's
He's got-
it's on Netflix.
He's got his hair dyed and everything.
He looks like a really.
It's the same picture.
Same picture.
It looks. Oh wait, I watch it. Okay, him in action looks a lot like Owen. But
He looks like a really old Owen.
yeah, and then he wears same clothes, has the same facial expression,
That was amazing.
and he gets
The
the
fact-
shit beaten out of him.
It's the
yeah.
fact we've both
I
got the
never
exact
liked the
same
shit you tell
picture.
me.
Oh, not yet. Oh. Well, wait for the aliens to come down.
Stroke my arse. Usually have a hot dog.
A roll over.
Yeah, can I check to see if I got any after this?
Yeah, well, I checked. I was in the car before, and they weren't. But there was a whole lot of them on, so we give them an out.
Roll over time! Then I'm gonna roll you over if I don't get one. Goodness gracious me, guys. What an
Goodness
intriguing
gracious.
podcast.
George, come on, tell us a bit about you. We haven't actually talked about George now.
Yeah, like at all.
George.
Nobody else is watching this far, so it doesn't matter.
25.
Hey, Harry Dean will.
25
Harry
percent.
Dean is our only
Harry Dean
viewer,
doesn't
and he'll
either.
watch this far. Come on, share a little,
Bang!
share a little about us.
Davey.
Interesting facts.
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's
What
Oasis. Holy shit.
What interesting facts are
It's
there?
the album I've got.
What kind of shoes do you have?
Fuck it.
It's almost
Too
like you
many.
have too many. Yeah.
Supersonic. Oh, there's
So
only
wait, so-
11 songs. I've only heard of one of them.
Oh, and
What's
I think George is about to tell us a bit about himself.
Go on then, George. Tell us
I don't know what to.
Tell us a bit. What kind of music do you like? No. How do you meet him again?
What you
Just turn
do
him down.
is you slowly turn him down, so he just gets quieter and quieter.
Oh look, we've got PlayStation 2 here. We could do a gaming channel. Though.
Wow.
Grandad plays.
It'll be close to Magic Gaming, our
right.
our only competition. Because all the other pizza podcast channels, they're nowhere near us. Like what? They might have about double the subscribers. That's
By
not.
the way,
Huh?
am I turned down? What's happened?
Pardon?
What?
Hey?
Sorry, we can't hear you. You're so on such a low volume.
Oh, you're getting quieter. Sorry, Prismal. Bye.
Okay.
He's gone. I wonder if you can say anything now, and we wouldn't be able to hear him.
Well, guys, I'm sorry, Miss Shazam. I know you didn't really want to talk about it because quite a lot of people haven't gone. But can you just give us a general feeling?
The floss is in it.
Pun?
Oh, that already makes it a terrible.
Oh, he
movie,
just
really.
flossed it.
There's
yeah.
a really fat guy in it, and he just casually drops these gates. So basically, what happens?
Oh, great.
They teleport into a strip club.
I love pop.
No, what happens is basically he has to think of a place that's memorable. So they all teleport to a strip club,
Isn't he a child?
and then they all come out.
Yeah,
Isn't
he's
Shazam
14.
a child?
Wait, no,
Yeah.
they all come out of strip club, and they're like, "Oh yes, tits," and the really fat, foreign-looking one's like, "Not really my thing." Like, oh my god! And in the end, when he goes Shazam, he becomes like a really hench version of himself, and it's like,
Okay.
if he,
Do they visit
Whoa,
the Tommy
weird,
Turbo?
The viewers are not going to know what the Tubby Turbo are, are they?
Gee, I hope
Tommy Turbo's a gay bar that one of our teachers used to run.
And he keeps saying every time that it's not a gay bar, but guys,
I promise, guys.
I
it's not a
promise.
gay bar.
Oh my
it's a gay bar.
It's all you. We had lots of German police visit there. Okay. It wasn't gay.
who here loves Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh yeah.
Who's your favourite villain from the first film?
Tyler Oakley?
Ralph, are you going turbo? Or am I Tyler Oakley? The people always I both kind of homosexual. Yes, you can be on it. Tyler Oakley, please give us a shout out.
Community.
Guys,
Oh, oh.
whoever's holding me, check this out, because this is pretty incredible.
Oh, pulls out his trousers.
Oh.
It unzips his fly.
Oh, that's a call.
Oh, he searched up Ned.
And this is what comes up. This
Oh,
is
shit.
weird.
What's that? Is
It's
it?
the guy from Narnia. Fuck's sake. It's useless. Fuck you, man. He's also in We're the Millers, alright?
Oh, and
Oh, I
Maze
know that
Runner.
film.
Pun?
And Maze Runner.
Oh yeah, and Bandersnatch.
Oh,
sorry,
wow.
sorry, Bandersnatch. The Netflix.
He's in another movie as well.
Black
He's in
Mirror.
Detroit. He's in Detroit as well as a racist.
Detroit Become a Human.
No, Detroit, the one about the racial tensions.
Oh
man.
shit.
Oh, the one that's got that guy
Anything
from the
about
Star Wars.
George
in it.
Yeah, that's
some
Finn.
questions.
That's
You know
so
what
strange. That's so strange that
Do you know what
Ned
John
came
Boyega
up.
was in before Star Wars? Attack the Block. That's
Oh,
a film
yeah.
channel. That's a film
That's an
for
alien
film.
wolf, motherfucker.
That's a great film. I'm glad someone here's got taste in a good London films.
It's got
Well,
Jodie
let's go-
Whittaker in it as well.
let's-
13th Doctor.
Huh?
You're back to say something.
Oh, no, sorry, I was just getting back. But I was going to talk about my pants.
The new season of
Because
Doctor Who is
today I'm
terrible.
wearing like really
Fun
loose
fact.
pants and I'm loving it. I think it's like my stepdad or something like that. No, they're probably my dad's because I'm massive. But I'm wearing like really loose. Because normally I wear the fucking tightest pants I can find. In the
Ones I
market.
got pre.
Can you show me that?
I like, to squish it.
I didn't know I had all.
No!
No,
Oh, there we
It's
go.
just like that. and they're really loose, and you know I just feel so
Like
fucking
giving us a bit of a
parachute. I literally they are, and I feel so.
No, the battery's empty. It's shutting down in 30 seconds.
Oh no!
I'm wearing these breaking. The ones I wear are really soft.
No, let him die. Let him
Why
die.
don't you
Say your last words, old man.
It'd be such a shame if you felt how soft they were.
Can I feel it with my tongue?
You've been plugged in, my boy.
You're safe.
You've been plugged.
Oh, 30 minutes. Oh, you wouldn't have even thought it was a second.
Time
Fun
flies.
is this podcast.
Well, we plugged you in now,
Half
Bristol,
an hour
but now we're getting the
pure
call because
top quality
we're
entertainment.
getting near the end. I think this is the end. Near the end. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. The ending of the podcast.
We've got a final topic then.
Yeah, come on, guys. Anything. Just bring up anything. How about we read the comments on our previous?
We can do a
about
Q&A
5.
live stream.
Oh.
Did
So
anyone
good.
put
Send
their
a
last
message.
name if it began? Well,
Ollie
with E?
Stickland.
Oh, he just said his surname. You can't say. Oh, I'm going to have to cut that bit out.
Ollie Strickland. Don't worry, I saved it.
Penis.
Sorry, did you say she believed? He
Oh,
lied.
Finn, I'm the only person that can see this, but it's worth
You're
it.
the only one who can see this.
Yeah. He's messaging Ollie. So wait, show the message again.
It's there.
Wait.
Why do
I don't know if I can.
We can't even find our own YouTube channel.
Can't message
I'm sure it's here
Go
somewhere.
to the 3 lines.
There we go.
We've got 19 blooming subscribers now.
19,000.
A whole 19.
A whole night. Can we?
Wait, what did Ollie
Can we
say?
get that to 20?
Oh.
It hurts you.
Right.
even-
Our most viewed video is the first one. Let's have a little look.
Yeah,
at
we were a one-hit wonder as a channel. Clearly, we struck it gold. And because someone took 2 years to upload the next podcast, we lost our audience.
Yeah, well, how did that happen?
Whoa, it's not on there. That's
We have a whole 4 comments.
Can't we do them on the new podcast where we don't already know what the comments are?
Yeah.
You can be if you want to be.
Okay, you took the battery out. It's going to die again.
Oh yeah.
He's on life support right now, like Granddad.
Don't do it, guys.
There you go, back in.
What do you want to say to Tom? Does anyone have anything?
Oh, whoops.
Oh, sorry, wouldn't want you to go watch our other videos, am I right?
Link in the
Guys, this is some
description.
Playing
podcast
one
section.
video on the other
Oh,
video.
just like look at the... How's it? Oh, it's got 7 likes.
32 views. Well, let's have a look down.
No,
Bang.
why did it say that you'd liked
Say
it?
I said hi
Why
to
was there a
Tom.
blue thing over the
Say I
like
said hello
button?
to Tom.
It hasn't said I liked it.
No, I was joking.
It's literally- I'm not even signed in.
Fuck's sake. Jesus, no.
Let's see
Guys,
some
look it
comments.
Sus.
Right, awesome stuff. Shout out to Alex and good stuff. And that's it, guys. It's
Wow.
just us. No one else sees
Practically
it.
famous, aren't we?
Nobody else gives a
Yeah.
shit.
3 comments, more like 300 comments.
Nice.
That's just.
Can you pin one of them?
I can't pin one of them because I'm not on the account. Right?
Because it's so hard to scroll down to all of them.
Yeah,
Can we watch a live ball battle? Please.
I'd rather watch 3 Greats Roblox jailbreak Simon
my
Says
God.
and
Okay,
I-
let's
my
sit.
God.
2.5 hours,
gosh.
almost 3 hours. Steve Bloxon.
Oh no, if it says like copyrighted music, that's it. The videos.
Power! The
Here
clock's
is-
ticking, I just count the hours.
Wow, look at this! look at this amazing.
We're gonna let's start some beef with Steve Bloxon.
God, Steve
He's got a
Bloxon.
lot more fucking. But look at
Yeah, but the quality is a lot worse. I mean, look, that car doesn't even look like a car.
Alright,
He's a grown man playing Roblox.
Minecraft's got a bit of
Nothing
whack.
wrong with that.
fire in the booth, man.
Everybody knows that all adult men playing children's games are actually will actually be found out as
Well, I won't be here next
Oh!
week. If they do film next week, I'll be here.
tell Tom he's good looking as well.
This is so sad.
My man.
Stuff you-
Hey, Steve Bloxian,
What?
That's
I
it.
don't, I don't like you. You're not. Cool.
That's right. Start beef. That's the best way to.
Yeah.
It's just
Steve
dog.
Bloxian,
Ant
Ant Venom, you're.
I think
I don't
the
like
next
you
time we
either.
do a podcast, we should have actually more decent podcast doing. This is even more.
Gay
This is.
Baldwin gorgeous for the night.
Raise-
This is
Razor
even
blade,
more unorganised.
world
than
record,
the
half-heart
unorganised,
race map.
the organised mess, which is the 4th one that's coming up.
No,
Like-
there are no
and,
more
that,
podcasts.
and that one we had no topics.
Just for the Isle of... It's just written about Ghost on the Isle of Wight.
Kodak
How's
Black
that
is
even
not a
a
nice
thing?
Oh,
person.
Ghost on the
Rest
Isle
in
of
peace,
Wight.
Nipsey Hussle.
Charles II.
What
Charles
goes
the
to that?
First.
We'll go. What are those stupid like ghost
Nothing's happening,
conspiracies?
to be
Like
honest.
where
Well,
they're
I
like
find
they'll
out
go
in the next podcast.
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll go into a house and then they'll just like they'll just
I'm not sure.
God, this amazing power. Then they can sense ghosts coming around. It's just like a speck of dust comes onto like into the
No.
camera. Oh my God!
That's
It's a
shouting
ghost!
a bit.
And then they have like this whole 30-minute segment about it. I don't know.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
Oh wait, what's happened?
Such a gracious podcast.
Well, I think this is it. I think
A couple of guys being dudes.
Oh shit, it says apparently Roblox came out 2005.
Yeah, apparently.
Look how bold the back of their head is.
Oh wait, it's a perfect colour, right? Gambling man's finest. This close. Lol, stop trying to shut it down. We're on a roll, right? They were this close to putting me on the framing me and putting me on the wall with all the.
The wire doesn't go anywhere.
Then they're gonna frame you and put you on the wall.
No, because there's a bit.
The wire doesn't let me
Apparently,
go
they
any
took a
closer.
picture of not Aiden, Gaiden. No, so AJ. We like to call him. Not really. They did with this guy called AJ, a friend of ours, and he because apparently the trim that they did to him was so good that he deserves to go on the wall. And but I felt that I was close to being on the wall this time.
I get that all the
there we
time
go.
at Salon 6, my head.
Lol, things like
Sound.
Hello, Bruce Boy.
move up a bit. Lol. Thing's gone.
My thing.
Crump them all. Pick me up. Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, man, I got you.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, you've gone down again.
30.
Here we go. That's
No,
not
fuck
30.
This is not going well.
Well, I think
Is
we've run out of topics
If you
to
can
talk
endure
about.
as long as you
About
have to
30
endure
minutes
making
ago.
this, then you deserve a medal.
Yeah.
You do.
Guys, we'll give £10 whoever makes
Comment
we
7
won't.
silly
about to
silence
end
if you
anyway.
watch to the end.
We'll know.
We will know. I even just skip to this bit. Please don't.
We need a watchdog.
We need the money.
We need the money.
We need to advertise more.
Yes, we need to advertise.
You
on
can buy
Fiverr.
them
Set up an Instagram page for the channel.
Oh yeah, that's going to be great, and not
Yes.
bullied. We're going to get bullied to high hell.
We
if
should
that's
get,
the
we should
case.
get a poster. I know there's one
No,
like that.
no.
You can let out.
Welcome to our amazing setup. It's one microphone and a computer.
I'll
I
do
don't wanna
behind
be-
the scenes.
I don't want to be
You
attached to
think
that
it's like
Instagram at all. I don't want any tags, I don't want any likes.
George is already regretting.
Yeah.
He's come
Push
there.
our misery, come along.
Well, any
You better
last
do
words,
it.
guys?
Don't forget to watch Endgame.
Okay.
I'm an
Change
optimist, but an
I'll
optimist
put
who
my
carries a
Snapchat.
raincoat.
Eat your greens, I guess. Ed?
Oh, he's gone again.
No, I unplugged the life support and no one noticed.
Do what your mother
He was
says.
this close to dying. This close.
Don't do it, guys.
Don't squeal.
And he's gone. I guess with that, I bid you a
I
farewell.
apologise for this in advance to viewers.
Your dad got an Arsenal executive box. How rich is he?
Alright, plug it.